Son of a...
Welcome to this issue of Mad Murphy, where I take a few topics that are pissing me off and simply rant about them. I am in no way an expert on any of these topics. These are simply my opinions based off what I've seen, heard, and read. So if anything I say angers you, just get over it. If you wish to make a counterpoint on any of these topics, please feel free to email me with the WHP contact form at wellhey.com/contact, or simply add a comment to this video. I will not and absolutely refuse address any idiot who wants to start a screaming match with me by starting off, including, or ending with insults. These are just my opinions, just as you are entitled to yours. So if you want my respect and have a mature debate, then you may want to start off with some respect as well. You ready? Let's dive right in. Do you like causing drama? Do you like seeing people all in a tizzy over the shit you just caused? Guess what? We know it was you. This entire topic hits very close to home since I was privy to it a little while ago. Technically, I still have to deal with this shit on a day-to-day basis, but you're always going to run into that when you're part of a web community. I would like the attention of all those people who have uttered the following phrase. I am so sick of all this drama. I swear it's like being back in high school all over again. If you have spoken this phrase more than once, then everybody knows you are the one starting the drama. You are not fooling anyone. Is your life so goddamn boring that you feel it necessary to interfere in the happiness and welfare of others? Does it please you that now all of these people that you have sprayed with your bullshit napalm are miserable just like you? Have you nothing better to do with your worthless piece of shit life than attempt to disrupt the lives of others? You do realize that anyone who takes it upon themselves to stir the pot just for the sake of stirring the pot is only doing it because their situation is so miserable that they feel that the only way to get any excitement is to make the rest of us as pathetic as they are. Not only do they stir the shit up to a fluffy meringue, but then they immediately regress to play the role of the victim when confronted. It is the most pathetic thing to watch when you corner one of God's little rejects and call them on their own bullshit. They whine and complain that they have it so hard and that other people they know are suffering just as much, and they don't understand why everyone hates them. They're just trying to make it in this world, and it is so hard, and why are they always surrounded by all this childish drama all the time? Well, maybe if you wouldn't throw the first turd in the first place, none of this would ever fucking happen to you, worthless douchebag. You can't just start a shitstorm, then cry because some of it came back and hit you dead in the face. What kind of pussy faggot does that? That's right, you do, you pussy faggot. There are several semi-interesting individuals that I've had to deal with both inside and outside of YouTube, and the process of dealing with these believers is not a pretty sight. First, you need to figure out what the fuck just happened. Then ask several dozen people what they saw happen. Then from those 12 accounts, you may get the full story, but there's always that one piece that doesn't hit you until a week later. Then you finally have the whole story. Well, Tracy said that Brittany said that Jimmy was going to leave Becky for Samantha, so Noah told Mark that Joe was going to kick Jimmy in the nuts, and since no one knew that Mark had a thing for Tracy, that's why the Cardinals lost the World Series last year. Oh, shit! Fuck! Oh, blood just spurted out my nose. Oh, jeez, tastes like pennies. Moving on. It seems that every community or large group of people has at least one of these individuals, and I feel that's one too many. Here we are, everyone trying to do their own thing. Then you have some yahoo run into the room, smack everyone in the face with his smelly dick, then run out of the room. Someone asked me about recent altercations with one of these fine human beings, and I told them this. It's like you're having a birthday party. All of your friends are there. You've gotten a lot of presents, and you're just about to blow out the candles on your cake, when suddenly in runs Mr. Fuckstain, breaks all of your toys, stands on the table, pisses on your cake, then leaves. He finds out that everyone's now pissed at him for ruining the party. He struts back in, tells everyone it wasn't his fault, and asks, and he always asks the next question, "We cool?" I will punch you in the throat until you can't pee standing up, you bitch ass. No, we're not cool. You just fucked up my party. You pissed all over my birthday cake. And then you get all butthurt that we're not automatically friends again? Fuck him. Fuck him in the ass with a rusty frozen crowbar. If a genie could grant me a wish right now, I would wish that your genitals had 1,000 tiny paper cuts, and the only thing you could use to prevent infection was lemon juice. I will never understand that part of the argument. They were caught stirring up the pot, and now they're mad at you for not forgiving them immediately. How delusional do you have to be to realize it's not just me you have to answer to? You have to answer to hundreds, maybe thousands of people on why we can never have anything nice. Just because you didn't get to play first base in Little League, now we have to suffer because of it, you knob-polishing ass clown. Look, I'm getting close to 40, and I have this thing called a Murtaugh list. The term was actually first coined on How I Met Your Mother, and it's defined as the following. Roger Murtaugh, played by Danny Glover, had a catchphrase in all the Lethal Weapon movies. I'm getting too old for this shit. So several of the characters on the show had their own Murtaugh list, or shit they were getting too old to do anymore. Barney tries to prove them all wrong, and hilarity ensues. I love this notion so much that I developed my own Murtaugh list, and guess what? Your bullshit is number one on the list. Always has been. Everyone has their own list, and I'm pretty sure this same issue is near the top of shit they're too old for anymore. So how do we deal with them? Well, there's no real right way to deal with them, but it always helps when you have strength in numbers. If one person says such and such is a real asshole, simply put that in your memory banks. If two people say such and such is an asshole, make note of it and schedule a talk with such and such. If 3 or more people say such and such is an asshole, then you know you have a legitimate problem on your hands. 50,000 Elvis fans can't all be wrong, and I'm pretty sure if there are at least 3 people who think such and such is a skanky man mattress, then you need to remove yourself of this pest as quickly and painlessly as possible. Of course, they're going to bitch and play victim, but you have written proof that this individual has been causing problems for at least 3 different people. That is reason enough to remove the twat from the rest of the people who simply want to do their own thing and mind their own business. It's for the greater good. Trust me. You've stuck around this long, and I want to thank you for letting me air out my grievances. And believe me, I got lots of them, so I'll just close out with the usual. It doesn't matter what your religion is. I think we can all believe that treat others as you wish to be treated is a pretty decent rule to live by. So why don't we all just stop the fighting and treat each other the way we like to be treated? You can never have too much of a good thing. Unless it's beer, then drink responsibly. I look at all of my friends and fans as younger brothers and sisters. I'm not yelling simply to yell. I just don't want you to make the same mistakes I have, so if I go off on you individually, it's because I see you're about to hit that point where you're going to turn into me, and we can't have more Murphys. The world can barely tolerate one. If you've missed any of this Mad Murphy issue, the transcript will be posted on wellhate.com, so stop on by and enjoy the insanity. And if you have a suggestion or topic you'd like to hear my opinion about, you can let me know in the comments or at wellhate.com/contact. You can always catch me and say hi on Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr, and of course on YouTube. This is Murphy 1976 at Wellhate Productions, where we bring you colorful insanity to your drab, uneventful lives.